Hey guys, Troy here, back with another video today. I know it's been a minute, so I apologize. Been really busy. Thankfully, our basketball season is finally underway here in the Philippines, so been busy with training and practicing and just settling in with my new teammates. So once again, really appreciate you guys being understanding with that. But we're gonna get back to the regular schedule and we're gonna keep the videos coming. Today we're gonna be talking about 5 Wonder Kids who are gonna be playing at the Euro 2021 tournament, who I think are relatively cheap, interesting, and at the very least, we should be keeping an eye on. And it's funny, in these times in the sports card market, there have been so many videos with, is the market crashing, how to handle the crash, and how to handle the dip, what should I buy, what should I not buy? And that's not me criticizing it, I've done those exact videos. But it's just been a lot, honestly. It's been stressful having to think about all these different percentages and all these different things, and the finances will always be there, right? For me, anybody who says they don't care absolutely at all if they lose money, I mean, hey, if you're in that type of position, but at the end of the day, I just have to remind myself why I got in the hobby in the first place. And that honestly is to have fun, and because I like collecting cards. That doesn't mean I don't care. Obviously, I talk plenty about investing on this channel, but at the end of the day, this hobby is supposed to be fun, guys. So that's exactly what this video is. 5 Wonder Kids who we can watch at Euro 2021. You know, maybe buy some of their rookie cards, take a little risk, and just cheer them on. That's honestly what I love about the hobby. So with that, obvious disclaimers. Prospects are inherently risky. Your money will be much safer with the GOATs, but as we've seen, even that's not a sure thing. These players are more likely than not to not become superstars or hobby relevant, 6, even probably 3 or 4 years from now, but just 5 players who I thought may be interesting. Not the craziest out of nowhere names, but I think at least a couple of them should be new to you guys outside of the, João Felix and Mbappe's that we hear about all the time. Which leads me into the first player, and that is Ryan Gravenberch, a midfielder for the Netherlands who is in the squad for this Euro 2021. He's the next in a long line of very talented young midfielders coming out of the Ajax Youth Academy with names like Frankie de Jong, some of these guys you've heard of. Technically skilled, controls the midfield, and his cards actually aren't too expensive. You can pick up his Obsidian rookie card, numbered stuff, for easily under the $50 mark, and his Topps Chrome Champions League with the RC logo on there, under 10 bucks. And this is one guy that I've personally gone after. For $100, you can put together a nice little fun, Gravenberch portfolio, and I'll be cheering him on during the Euros. I'm excited to see what he does. He's also been linked with a move to Liverpool. I'm not sure that'll happen, but I think he's the type of player, once again, young wingers, young attackers, more of kind of a dime a dozen, but strong, physical, tall midfielders who can really control the game and can really help any team. I think those are harder to come by, so I would not be surprised at all if at some point he gets that big transfer move. Maybe not Liverpool, maybe not this year, but at least at some point it'll happen. Next one, another personal favorite, Dani Olmo, 23-year-old attacker, midfielder. He's from Barcelona's academy, left there at around 16, went to Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia, really developed there. And last year he moved to Red Bull Leipzig, and he's done pretty well. 5 goals and 10 assists this last season for Leipzig, and I would not be surprised at all. I think he's even said it's his goal to move back to Spain one day and play for a big club there. So he's a little older. I'm not sure the insane upside is there, but you can pick up his Topps Crystal, kind of a weird set, and then his Zagreb rookie sticker as well, under $10. So I think he could have a moment in the Euros. I'm not sure. Spain, they're not as powerful maybe as they've been in recent years, but once again, a very talented player, and I think he could have a moment at the Euros. And I know I'm harping on it a little bit too much, but going back to that having fun thing, for me, I love Barcelona Youth Academy players, especially when they leave. So for me, I'm going to cheer him on, and I'd be happy to pick up some of his stuff for under 10 bucks. Next player, Jeremy Doku, a young 19-year-old attacker, forward, winger for Belgium, who just moved to Rennes in France from Anderlecht for 22 million. And he's already being linked with a Liverpool move to replace Sadio Mane. Don't know how much stock to put into that, especially with soccer transfer rumors. They'll say just about anything, but it'll be interesting to see. There's definitely a lot of interest and hype around him. Now, I'll be honest about this one. I've watched a little bit of Graven and Olmo, them playing. I don't know them that much about Jeremy Doku, but he has a rookie card in this newest Topps Chrome Champions League. I've heard good things about him. I'll be really interested to once again keep my eye on him at the Euro 2021, but I think he's an interesting prospect to keep an eye on. And last but not least, probably the player with the most attention, the biggest name on this list, Jamel Msiala. Attacking midfielder for Bayern Munich and a full Germany international at only 18 years of age. Some of my English viewers or English fans might be familiar with him. He spent 8 years in the Chelsea Academy. There's a photo of him and Jude Bellingham playing for the English youth teams together. And he eventually left for Bayern Munich, and he's very much developed there, and he's turned himself into a really good player. There was kind of a tug of war between England and Germany for this player, which national team he was going to represent. So that should speak to his talent right there. But he's really good. Once again, only 18 years of age. I don't know, I always had this perception in my head that he was more of a prospect, just kind of one for the future, and he definitely is. But he featured in 26 matches this year in the Bundesliga and scored 6 goals. So he's a legit player. He's contributing and he's getting minutes. It remains to be seen how many minutes he actually gets at the Euros. And once again, he has a lot of that hype around him. His card prices definitely reflect that, but you can get his Topps Chrome Champions League and his Obsidian for, I'm not going to say too absurd of prices with what's happening in the market right now. And I think he's one of those guys. Once again, will he turn out to be a Messi or Ronaldo level player? Almost certainly not. But I think with the hype, with the attention around him, if he can continue progressing and really start shining, he has the potential to get to that top level prospect where the narrative, the buzz will be around him. And then his nice stuff could do pretty well, but we'll see what happens. Regardless, like I said, the point of this video was just to share with you guys some names I found interesting. We'll be excited to cheer on during the Euros and see what happens. But alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and we're going to keep the videos coming. Thanks again.